Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve LeetCode problem number 511. Problem name is Gameplay Analysis 1 and problem difficulty level is easy. So let's see the problem. We have given a table activity containing the columns player ID, device ID, event date, games played. Right? So player ID and event date is the primary key. Combinations of both columns. So it will gives the unique values for this table, and this table shows the activity of players of some games. Each row is a record of a player who logged in and played a number of games, possibly zero, and before logging out on some day using some device. Okay, that means user come on the application and just logged in, and maybe next day he log in with some other devices, right? So we have a record of player id also and device id also here. Okay, and the number of games which he or she played on which date, that date recorded as the event date. So let's see the like what we need to find here. Write a solution to find the first for login date for each player. That means he's the question is asking about like when on application for the first time login date, like if we goes log into some applications like maybe candy crush. So we if we are login for first time, so we are the first time login. So first we will the first user, not first user, first login user for the that player id. Okay, so we have to return the table in result table in any order. Let's see the input. Let's understand. I'll break down this problem. So we have activity table and player id is like 1 1 2 3 3. So you can see here like player id is repeated here, and device id is also for one device id is 2, for one device is 2. This is the same device, but event he played like 5 games played on the 1st March and 6 game played on 2nd May. For the user, he used or she used device id is 3, and he likely event date is like 25th June, and the number of games played just 1. And for 3 you can see here device id is 1 and device id is 4, so device id is different here. And but event date is like first he log in, first time he or she logged on just 2nd March, and then 3rd July, right? 0703, 3rd July. He or she just logged in, and number games played just 0. They basically he don't play the game that time, and then again another time he logged in on 3rd July, then he played the number of games 5 times. Okay, so we have to find like first time user, like when we sign up for the first time, then we our data is recorded as the first time user id and event date, games played, something like that. So like for player id 1, he's first login like 1st March, not the 2nd May. It is the 1st March. For 2, just we have a one data record here, so obviously that's 1. So for 3, so he she logged on 2nd March, then 3rd July, then 2nd March is the first time login data, right? So you, as you can see, for first is the 1st March, and for second player id is the 25th June, and for the third player id, and it's just 2nd March. So how can we find it? It's very basic questions, just using group by and a minimum, like we will group by the player id, because player id can play the games with different devices on the same date or the different date. Okay, but we have to find out the first time user, so we'll take just minimum of the event date, and just we will group by our player id. So let's implement this approach, and in query, how to select player id and minimum of event date. Event date will take, and we will just alias first login. Okay, from which table? Activity table, and then just group by player id. Player id, right? Now just run the query. Yeah, so you can see, like for case 1, it is expected output that comes, and our output and expected is matched here. So let's submit. Yeah, so every test cases are passed here. So yeah, thank you guys for today. I hope you understand the problem with the implementation also. So yeah, let's I'll meet you in the next video. Till that, keep learning and keep growing.